delicious.
Gotta take a sip of your tea first. I get you.
Hey guys, welcome back to T Squared.
Yep.
T Squared.
T Squared.
Right here.
Yep. Thomas and Thomas.
The boys.
It's your boys.
So yeah, today we are dressed in semi-formal laboratory.
I can feel my IQ raising.
Oh yeah. It's a positive that once you got a button, one.
Just one.
Just one.
Just one.
And it's like your IQ goes through the fucking roof.
Yep.
Yeah, so we're here at the unfinished laboratory. As you can see, all the studs are still there.
Yep. We're trying, alright?
And today we're gonna start some science.
Science!
We're gonna bring you along for the ride.
Yes, it's gonna be a good time. So where we're gonna start with all this science stuff.
So
Because
to
there's
start,
so much of it.
well, it's science. It's literally eons of science. But today we're gonna start with the Big Bang Theory.
My favorite. One of my favorite theories about how the whole universe and all that was created.
Well, it's the only theory.
Only
apparently.
theory.
It's the only theory according to your school.
Yes. There's others out there, but none of them can be proven or disproven as well. This one's the most well-known, I'd say.
Yeah, it's definitely the most well-known, and it was first introduced by Stephen Hawking, which, if you know, R.I.P.
Rest his soul, man. He was a good man.
He was a good man who...
Alright, back at it again.
Back at it again. Camera died.
Alright, camera died. We're back. Sorry about that. We have camera problems sometimes.
It's a huge fucking problem.
Yeah.
It's just, the camera in and of itself is pretty good. The battery life on it is not
it uses
the
double
best.
A's. What do you expect?
Yeah, AA batteries, they're good, right?
Obviously, you know.
Obviously.
No.
It's good for a first camera, not for YouTube content.
No, definitely not. Nope.
Yeah, so we're back on the Big Bang Theory.
Yes.
You know, not the show. The
No.
show's great. Show's amazing. We both watch it.
Oh, it's great.
It's awesome.
Fun stuff. Sheldon.
Definitely recommend.
Yes.
There is some raunchy stuff in there, though.
Yeah.
There's
Please
all
watch if you're 13 years or older, please. We don't want your parents to come to us.
We don't want to get sued.
Yeah.
We just started this.
Yeah, we don't have any money as is, so
College student.
I live on my own, so
We have no money between us.
Yeah, like
We got maybe like $20.
something around there, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
No money at all.
I got 5 in my wallet right now. I'm feeling pretty rich.
Oh yeah, dude. I got like not at all.
Not at all. No, but anyway, we're here. We're doing the Big Bang. We're starting off. I guess I should say we're starting off this science series. We'll call it. We're in this series. We're pretty much going to be learning about everything science for the most part.
Yeah, so how we're going to really run this is we're going to run it starting from the beginning of time, starting off with the Big Bang Theory, and basically running through history and how science has affected everything from then, and we'll probably cut it off around the time real science started to happen.
Okay.
So we're talking Renaissance, everyone starts to figure out what the world really is.
Got you. So where should we start with the Big Bang? How do we go about
Well, there's so many.
explaining that?
Well, there's so many different things that we can go around doing the Big Bang Theory. We can start off with the Big Bang itself and all the theories surrounding how it happened, or we can kind of cut ahead a little bit and be like, after this supermassive explosion happened, what really happened?
We could start with like the gist, you know, like what all happened in the Big Bang, just a gist, like how it all happened, you know, the Big Bang, how it came together to create our universe.
Yeah. Sweet.
Cool.
Yeah.
So,
Alright, we'll transition. Ready for the transition?
ready for the transition?
We're gonna jump up and then like skyrocket down. Okay.
Okay.
So be like a. Ow.
Got you. All right, ready?
Go. So, 4.7 billion years ago, the Big Bang happened. A supermassive explosion of light everywhere, creating the universe.
It's really just a theory, though. It can't be proven or disproven.
Which, I mean, that's the whole point of a theory, though. That's like a definition.
Yeah, it's just the definition of a theory. You know, something can't be proven or unproven, but it's just it has evidence to back it up, right?
Usually theories are more of, hey, this is how we think something happens. Like, the most known theory, like the Big Bang Theory, or something more along the lines of atomic theory, which usually deals with more atoms, would be like Dalton's theory, where he said, hey, there are things that compose other things, and these things should look like this based on this. And that is really the whole thing, is like, we don't necessarily know if it's right, but we don't know if it's wrong.
And don't worry about that stuff. We'll probably cover that in the future videos, of course. Get into more details about, what was the guy's name again? Dalton. And all of his work. He did some fantastic work for the scientific community. But let's see here.
Flip the script.
Flip the script.
It's right next to the microphone too.
Yeah.
Make sure to get that one.
There we go.
Make sure to get that, Thomas.
Yeah, make sure. So
you could like shake it a little bit. Just be like.
There we go. So, what came from the Big Bang?
Well, of course, there's a lot of theories that everything just kind of snapped into existence.
Just
I gotta like make the.
Oh,
there we go. No, it's like a rhythm. So it's like you snap, snap, clap.
Oh, okay.
It's like everything in existence. So
boom, everything.
Earth, Mars, our entire solar system, the entire everything just kind of snapped right into existence.
But
keep doing it at the same fucking time.
But isn't there proof that isn't exactly what happened? Like,
so the biggest thing about that is you have your different people that just kind of believe what's known as creationism theory, which everything just kind of became. And then you have the Big Bang followers who all just said, yes, there was a supermassive explosion, and then after millions upon millions of years, there were things that started to attract to each other and then make bigger, bigger, bigger things.
Which would be like protons, neutrons, electrons, right?
Exactly.
The basic building blocks of everything around you and everything not around you. Everything you can see and everything you can't see.
Yes, exactly. So the basic forms of any type of matter, and matter is anything that has mass, which is a form of weight, or, you know, if you weigh yourself on a scale, you can find how massive you are by weighing yourself in grams rather than how you are in pounds. Thus, anything that has mass and takes up space, so that's any type of space. We're talking about air, we're talking about like skin, our liquids, our solids, our gases, our plasmas. Everything that has mass and takes up space, we consider that matter. And there's three basic, what we call subatomic particles that make up these matters. And that is protons, neutrons, and electrons.
And, you know, those are all the building blocks of, you know, our everyday to day life. You know, they're the reason we can see everything and not necessarily feel everything, but know their presence is there. So, I lost where I'm at. I'm sure let's talk about the actual size of these atoms, because I'm sure some of you guys are at home and as confused as I am. It's like, how can something that we can't necessarily see make something that we can see? You know?
Yeah, so protons, neutrons, and electrons are so incredibly small. Like, we are talking small of the small. Like, you think that your body or your anything compared to like the world is small. These things are small. Recently, out in Berkeley of California, there was a electron microscope that was just built very, very recently in this past year of 2018 that cost them $27 million.
Holy gosh, that's a ton of money.
$27 million to build a microscope. But here's the kicker. This microscope has a resolution that can go down to and see in like 4K resolution half of a hydrogen atom.
Wait, no way. You're telling me this microscope in Berkeley, California can see at a 4K resolution half of the smallest known particle we know, or we can see it, right?
For the most part.
For the most part, is
trying to isolate it is probably the biggest problem.
Because they're constantly moving all the time.
Well, yes, and we'll talk about that in a later video.
Oh, of course. We're gonna cover pretty much everything in this series.
We're talking about science, kids. Everything.
It's gonna be a lot of stuff.
It's so much stuff. This is at least 2 years worth of footage.
Oh, it's gonna take a while, but trust me, we're gonna try and make this as fun and as socially cringy as we possibly can.
As socially cringy.
Yeah, because it's who we are.
Welcome to T Squared.
Hi, how's it going? Welcome. You can probably already tell from the footage we're giving you now. But, oh, yeah. But Thomas here, actually, he told me this really great way to kind of put it into perspective, you know? So take yourself, a normal human, and it's like, for you, you're really big in terms of, like, size, you know, in comparison to, like, say, like, this monster can, you know? I'm way bigger than this monster can. But that doesn't even come close to the size, or to the, like, size of a molecule to us, you know? Take it like, if you were to take yourself and put yourself right beside our own galaxy, the Milky Way, that's about the size you would be in comparison to a molecule.
And to kind of microscope us out of that, you are nothing compared to the Earth, per se. You're just like this little tiny dust speck on the Earth. And the Earth is this kind of massive object in our solar system. And our solar system is a tiny speck in our galaxy. So you are a speck of a speck of a speck compared to an atom.
Yeah. So that is just ridiculously small. Like, it's almost really hard to wrap your brain around how small it can be, but yet we see them everywhere. Not them themselves, but the creations they make.
Of course. So, in comparison... Oh, shit. I should probably use something for this. We need to get, like, a liter of water.
Oh, yeah, that'll be good.
I'll just go grab, like, the half gallon.
Alright.
Alrighty.
We're back. Okay.
So, to again, once put this into a perspective that not a lot of you will understand, this is a liter of water. 100% H2O, 1 liter. Or 0.13 gallons for you Americans.
Bro, what are you talking about? We're American. Both of us.
I'm a scientist. We don't use your imperialistic system of measurement.
Wow. That's rude and offensive. I find that highly racist, sir. Good day! Kidding, I'm back.
Pretty sure we're both white.
Yeah, it's true. Good points. Alright, anyway.
But in comparison, that 1 liter of water has about, and I have it written down, 3.343 times 10 to the 25th molecules of hydrogen dioxide. No, that's fucking wrong. Dihydrogen oxide.
Hydrogen oxide. Which is crazy to think about, because that's, what, that's... You gotta take 3.343 and times that by...
That's 26 zeros, folks.
Yeah. There's 26 quintillion, septillion? Somewhere in that range?
It's probably, if you were to look it up, it's probably more in the quintillion area. So it'd be like 3,000 quintillion molecules in 1 liter of water.
That's crazy that there's that many molecules of hydrogen oxide.
And that just goes to show how small these particles are. Like, we like to think of, you know, the pin of a needle is so incredibly small. But even in the pin of a needle, there's still millions upon quintillions of molecules, even in that point.
And it's crazy. And just think about it. Just in a liter of water alone, there's a quintillion amount of molecules of hydrogen just in that 1 liter. Think about the rivers, the lakes, the oceans that we see and live by every day. How many molecules do you think are in those? Probably way too many than any of us can probably even comprehend.
Well, we can hardly comprehend. I mean, think about the air that you're breathing right now. Think about the incredible amount of molecules that could even just be around you right now, but you can't see them Because they're just too small.
Science is crazy because the scale of things is just, it can go down to be so small, but also science can scale up to be huge.
Exactly. Just like the microscope down in Berkeley, that thing is about the size of a small house where we live.
Which is crazy to wrap your head around. Take the house you live in now, right? And imagine if like half of that to maybe 3/4, depending on the size of the house, is not a house. It's a microscope.
100% a microscope.
But how can it be that big, you ask? You know, it's probably like what 500 or something, like computers and just magnifiers and processors in it, just so it can handle the data. Yeah, just receive it. Pretty much, that was all we really wanted to talk about today. Just get the basics out there. We wanted you guys to understand the building blocks of everything you see around you and everything you don't see. The protons, neutrons, and electrons, because they make up for everything that you see and don't see. But now that we have that out of the way, now is when the real fun begins, right, Thomas?
The real fun is going to begin eventually, because first you don't really know what a proton is, or what anything is, for that matter. Just knowing that everything else, like this, like us, or even our lab coats, are made of so many things that you have no idea about. We're going to talk about that in future videos.
There's just so much stuff. I mean, if we were to go in depth about even protons, neutrons, and electrons, just the basic building blocks, we'd be here for hours. Like, it'd be an hour-long video at max, even cut down to just the important bits.
Just the important bits of information are still practically terabits of information compared to everything that we need to cover or want to cover, honestly. Yes. So that's going to end it for this video. So glad that all of you could make it out to view us in explaining science and some of the parts of science that we get to. Honestly, we feel privileged. We feel privileged that we get to kind of do this. So
it's actually an honor, you know. It's really kind of like what's the word I'm looking for? It's like fulfilling, kind of, in a way, to be like, to come out and say hi, to like speak to you guys and just tell you guys what we know and share that knowledge with you and help you guys out with any questions you may have. Speaking of which, you have any questions about the topics that we talked about here today, any tips, tricks, anything for us, let us know down in the comments below, because we will be reading all of those, we promise. And yeah, please subscribe to the YouTube channel if you like what you're doing and want to see more content, because we'll be releasing videos like this, I'd say about like once every week or two, give or take.
We're going to try and hit a bi-weekly schedule every other Friday. We'll do our best to get videos out to you. And yes, I understand. Spider-Man PS4 just came out. I don't have a processor for it!
But trust me, more content along those lines as well, including Thomas and I, will be coming out in the future, alright? We will work very hard to make sure you guys get the content you guys want, alright? That's
the content you deserve.
Yes. That's pretty much it from us, though. Like, again, if you did enjoy the video, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. And don't forget to ring the bell, because it'll let you know whenever we upload a video, which is bi-weekly, and I know that I need to ring that bell because I'm very forgetful.
Of course, yeah, this man, so forgetful.
Yeah,
also, this man, he's on Twitch.
Ah, yes.
He's on Twitch. He's got a Twitch channel. He games.
I game a lot. It's all I do, really. It's kind of sad, but you know what? I have fun doing it. If you want to check that out, my Twitch channel is twitch.tv/tman442.
Links will be in the description.
Of course. Links to everything will be in the description. If you want more information on when videos will be posted, when I'm going live, or anything that has to do with Thomas and Thomas. Yeah.
Thomas and Thomas,
yeah. It's T squared for a reason, you know what we're saying?
T squared.
Follow my Twitter. It's going to be @tman442_. I'm trying to get the name changed to T squared.
We can just create something new, probably.
We're probably going to follow us on Twitter then. It's going to be @T2Laboratories. If not, I'll keep you guys updated. Follow my Twitter @tman442_, and I'll keep you guys updated on everything there. All right. Thank you guys once again. Ring that motherfucking bell.
Hashtag PG-13. Hey guys. Well, welcome to your boys.
Hey, how's it going?
T squared. We're in you know some like improper lab attire.
Yeah, because we're totally doing lab experiments today.
Totally.
Yep.
100%.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. In the unfinished laboratory.
Yes, under construction currently.
100%.
Yep.
The dog fucking comes down, I'm gonna be pissed.
The dog, man.
Oh, the dog.
Oh no, the
All
dogs.
Not the dogs!
They're coming out of the walls.
They're coming out of the goddamn walls!
Okay. We should probably actually try to stick to the script for the most part.
It's a faulty script.
Yeah, it's a basic.
It's a
outline.
script. It's on a piece of paper.
There's words on it.
Yeah.
I say some
everything.
things, you say some things.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah, actually, this whole thing's scripted, so.
100% scripted. We're just that good.
Yes.
Cut to me playing guitar.
Yeah, dude.
No. I should figure out like the Batman medley was like. But
Oh yes.
play it on guitar and then record that.
And that's what you do to switch scenes.
Switch scene. That's the switching.
Copyright claims incoming in 3, 2, 1.
Should we just start over?
Probably.
Alrighty.
You can cut this all out in post.
Future Thomas, cut it out.
Yes.
Except for that bloopers right there.
Yeah. We can save those. Save those for.
Yeah. Save those for the end.
Yeah, because good quality content coming out from us right now.
Quality grade A. Grade
Yes,
A.
grade A.
100%. 100. Finger thing.
Okay, ready?
Okay.
Let's do this. Let's do this for this time. All right.
Here, we'll start it the same way though.
Okay.
Keep starting at the